A long ass video, so I hope you guys are intrigued.
It's Twin World with Forrest and Sage. There's no telling what they might say. It's Twin World, Forrest and Sage.
Hello, we're working on the video.
Hello.
Kelsey's back.
Hello. Kelsey's back in person.
Exactly.
Yeah, honestly
right.
though.
In person. Not through a Zoom call. Nothing.
I know, I miss
Crazy.
touching you guys.
Don't touch me.
A lot of people do.
6 feet apart.
Imagine.
You can't even in the frame. You can't. But yeah, I missed you guys.
We should be wearing masks.
Really?
Someone's gonna come be like, wear your gloves.
Really? Gloves are cross-contamination.
Yeah.
So,
I don't believe in those.
today.
Yeah, today.
This is another episode of Anything Goes.
Really hate my life. Today we're doing the 16 personalities test.
How do you explain that? The Myers-Briggs thing. Do you know how to explain it?
It's a hold on.
Basically a personality test.
It's a personality test, and you have
There's like 4 letters for your personality.
there's 4 different personality types.
Every single one.
And they have to do with there's like 4 different sections. You're gonna get 4 letters. And then within those 4 sections there are different variations. So it's like 4 times 4. Yeah, there's just 16 different things. I don't know. It basically
Math?
I don't know. It's like a personality test, but it's also like scary accurate after you take it. Like I remember taking it in high school
And like
I was like,
shitting my brains
yeah,
out.
I was like,
What the fuck?
holy crap! Like how do you know that?
How do you
But
know me, bitch?
from these questions? Yeah, you just
So we're gonna do that.
yeah.
gonna
I
be
don't know. It's
interesting.
weird. There's definitely a better explanation, but
But this is Twin World and we do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, we don't
We-
explain anything.
No, we just do it.
Let's go on this journey together.
yeah. So it says free personality test, fast and easy. Takes less than 12 minutes. Be yourself and complete every answer. So
What's your? Do we all the same first question?
You enjoy vibrant social events.
with lots of people.
yeah.
No.
So, and they're all like agree or disagree.
It gives
Just so we
you
all know.
a variance. Say, what is it? How many dots are there? 7?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
agree, neutral, disagree. There's
Right.
like 7 altogether, so you just have to pick.
Someone said try not to leave, they say also say complete it all, try not to leave any neutral answers. Be
Right.
yourself.
You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas.
You spend time exploring going to Disney and how much it would cost you
Right.
in totality. Which
So
my
Kelsey,
dream
agree.
Disney, my dream, literally it is, it's agree. My dream Disney vacation is like $8,000.
Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Always. Mine are always.
Well,
I'm the first into the agree dot.
yeah, because I
Because
feel
to a
like
certain extent, I like to know, like, I'm
we
doing
have like
this.
a basic necessity.
We know who we are. We know like a general plan of what
I'm not
we're
an
doing.
hour by hour person necessarily. The next question is a hell yeah.
You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it's taken place. Oh, fucking time.
All right, we have to keep our answers to ourselves. We all can't be the same personality.
Well, it's the different variants.
We can't?
No. Wouldn't that be weird?
It probably. No, I don't know. I think you're gonna be different.
Okay.
Even if it's just one of the letters, you're
Yeah.
gonna be different.
If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is support them emotionally, not try to solve their problem.
We already are different on that one.
People can rarely upset you.
See, and I'm like, I'm in disagree because people can upset me, but like, how much can they upset me?
Right.
It's not a lot.
It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored.
That's my dream.
It'd be a challenge to spend the whole weekend by yourself.
By
Without
yourself.
feeling bored.
So like, you by yourself, me by myself, you by yourself.
Would you be bored? That's the question. Not at all.
Elated.
I would be so happy.
You are more of a detailed-oriented than a bigger picture person. Interesting. I'm just take a sip of my drink. Ponder on this question a little longer.
Right. In your opinion, is it sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life?
Always. Kidding.
You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely get sidetracked. You would never let yourself cry in front of others.
Great. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than
I hate
payback.
popcorn reading, just saying.
I fucking hate you. Popcorn reading.
Popcorn safe?
I'm like, wait, which question is mine? Let me preview it first.
Popcorn.
Hold on.
The cat went into the dog? What? No, the cat went into the creek. It died? Anyways, you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking a conversation. Popcorn Kelsey.
Give me anxiety.
I know, I'm like,
I didn't read the paragraph. You said it.
I just clicked a new page.
I just skipped 2 pages in the book. I don't know where I am.
Literally, I was ahead. What question are we on?
You're question 20, Kelsey. I was on 10. I haven't even
But you said you were ahead. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Scenarios. Tomatoes.
Potatoes.
You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
What?
I often feel like you all should die.
I just wake up and like,
You often
we all just blew up.
You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway.
Me being the life of the party.
You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. I'm like,
We're totally different people.
Empathy.
Yeah.
What is that feeling?
What?
What is that? Okay, Google. What's feeling?
You rarely feel insecure.
That was the last question.
It goes mind, energy, nature, tactics, identity. So for the mind, this trait determines how we interact with our environment. Are we more extroverted or introverted?
Who would like to go first?
I'm 64% introverted.
67% introverted.
Introverted?
Yeah.
Introverted.
I'm
yeah.
44% introverted.
So you're at how much? Wow. So
I'm
you're an
56
extrovert.
extroverted.
Look at you, like
Wow.
a party. I'm gonna go.
You
fucking,
interact with others. You're like the go. You're the goer.
Let me go sit on a fucking in a cabin somewhere. All by my fucking self.
That's yeah.
that
I'm like
really
I'm
explain
like
our vacations,
introverted.
though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like. But you're on the cusp. What'd you say? Yours was what? 60-40?
56 and then 44.
50. Yeah.
I'm 60, almost 40. I'm 60-40 basically.
First, you're 60 introverted?
70.
I'm
Yeah.
64% introverted. I'm
Where is
working
that?
67 introverted.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
introverts,
Leave me alone.
unite.
Leave me alone.
In your own houses. Yeah, like literally. The introverts were fine with quarantine happening.
Right. Me.
Yes. I'm like, yes, please.
Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. Are we intuitive or observant? I'm almost a 50-50 split. I'm 51 observant, 49 intuitive.
I'm 64-36. I'm more intuitive than observant.
Interesting. I'm 32% intuitive and 68% observant.
Wow,
Oh.
we are like very
Wow!
I like to watch people.
Okay. Nature determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. I am 78% feeling, 22% thinking.
I am 75% feeling and 25% thinking. What are you?
Oh my god.
All thinking. 100% thinking.
He's like 90% thinking.
I'm 61% thinking, 39% feeling.
Oh my god.
I have a heart.
A
Small one.
Like the Grinch.
The next one is tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. You're either judging or prospecting. I am 64% prospecting and 36% judging.
I'm 61% judging and 39% prospecting.
I'm 57% judging and 43% prospecting.
We got some judgy-jations up in the house.
I think that's the closest we've ever been on something. Well, we pretty much have the same worth ethic anyway.
Are we
so.
not supposed to judge people when they suck at their job?
It's your approach to work, planning, and decision making. So like,
Would it be more like you have it this way and don't really take other people's
Oh no,
things into consideration?
I take input, people's input.
Yeah. Is it wrong?
Yes, most of the time.
those 72% of those with the judging trait, because I am in that one. You're the judging trait. You have
Yeah.
the judging trait.
Yeah.
72% of those with the judging trait say that they are focused on their goals and they rarely get sidetracked.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
That was that question where I was like, yeah, I get sidetracked sometimes. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
gotcha.
64% prospecting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
36% judging. Yeah.
Identity. This trait
Bisexual.
really. This trait underpins all
Popcorn
other.
for it. I'm bi.
I don't know what this test says, but I'm bi, so.
Yeah, really though.
My answer.
Identity.
23andMe could have figured out that.
This trait underpins all others, showing how confident you are in your abilities and decisions.
I am 65% turbulent and 35% assertive. I'm not confident in my abilities and decisions. Woo! I'm sorry, if you know me, you know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm 61% assertive and 39% turbulent.
Exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, crazy.
That's funny.
Twins.
Okay, so
World.
my personality. My personality type, it gives you like a name and then it gives you all the letters. So I'm an INFPT. So I'm an introvert, intuitive, feeling, prospecting, and turbulent. So it gives you 5 letters. When I took it in high school, there was only 4.
Explain that again. Sorry, I was half listening because I almost lost my page.
Those letterings, yeah, I'm an INFPT. When I did it, it was only 4. So that stands for you're introverted. That was your introvert or extrovert. You're intuitive versus observant. You're thinking versus feeling. You're judging versus prospecting. And you're assertive versus turbulent. My personality type is the mediator. What was yours? What's the name of yours? Do you have it?
Console.
I'm an intuitive and feeling personality type known for their empathy, diplomatic skills, and passionate idealism. So they're sentinels, which are observant and judging personality types known for their practicality and focus on order, security, and stability.
Mine says a logistican is someone who is introverted, observant, thinking and judging personality traits. These people tend to be reserved yet willful with a rational outlook on life. They compose their actions carefully and carry them out with methodical purpose. Logistican personality type is thought to be the most abundant, making up of 13% of the population. Their defining characteristics are integrity, practical logic, and tireless dedication to make duty. Duty make logisticans a vital core to many families, as well as organizations that uphold traditions, rules, and standards. People with the logistican personality type enjoy taking responsibility for their actions and taking pride in the work they do. When working towards a goal, they hold none of their time and energy completing each relevant task with accuracy and patience.
Interesting.
I get that.
People who share the console type personality type are, for lack of better words, popular, which makes sense. Even that is really interesting.
And that's what I was
That
like,
is also a very common personality type, making up to 12% of the population. In high school, consoles are like cheerleaders or quarterbacks, setting the tone, taking the spotlight, and leading their team forward to victory or fame.
Mr. Quarterback.
Sports. No. Later in life, consoles continue to enjoy supporting their friends and loved ones, organizing social gatherings, and doing their best to make sure everyone is happy.
There we go.
Operator.
That's the one that.
Discussing scientific theories and debating European politics isn't likely to capture consoles' interest for too long. Exactly. Consoles are more concerned with fashion and their appearance. Not really. Kind of.
I'm like, of the 3 of us, yeah.
Yes. And their appearance, their social status. Not really. And their standing with other people. Yes. Other consoles do their best to use their powers for good.
Mediator, INFP, is someone who possesses introverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting personality traits, making up only 4% of the population. These rare personality types tend to be quiet, open-minded, imaginative, and apply a caring and creative approach to everything they do. Mediator personalities are true idealists, always looking for the hint of good, even in the worst of people and events, searching for ways to make things better. While they may be perceived as calm, reserved, or even shy, they have an inner flame and passion that can truly shine.
Tattoo reference.
Comprising just 4% of the population, the risk of feeling misunderstood is unfortunately high for this personality type, but when they find like-minded people to spend their time with, the harmony they feel with the harmony they feel will be a fountain of joy and inspiration. Being a part of the being a part of the diplomat role group, mediators are guided by their principles rather than by logic excitement or practicality. Mine's principles and yours is practicality.
Right.
We give you the practical answers.
Yeah, where I'm like, la-di-da, Sage's
You're
like, no.
You're like, so if we do this Disney vacation, we could do all of this for this price. I go, but we don't need half of it, so.
We don't need half of it, yeah, but I want to do half of it. Oh my god, literally though, we're complimentary.
At the bottom of your thing, it tells you who are these people.
That's what,
Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna scroll.
And then we'll go to strengths and weaknesses.
Wait, do you want to do friendships? I have strengths and weaknesses, romantic relationships, friendships, parenthood, career
Do you want to go down the
paths.
list? Do we
Yeah.
go down the list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long ass video, so I hope you guys are intrigued.
So, but I want to see who your people are.
Before?
Your celebrities.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
So, I have Sting,
Interesting.
Denzel Washington, Natalie Portman,
Interesting. I can see it.
George Washington, Condoleezza Rice, the amazing, talented Anthony Hopkins,
Really? That's awesome. I love that.
That's cool.
Hermione Granger.
Nice.
Alright, so my people are Jennifer Gardner,
Love that!
Bill Clinton,
Okay.
Steve Harvey,
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Yay!
Ooh, love that.
Love that journey for me. Danny Glover, Jennifer Lopez, Tyra Banks,
Damn.
Jack Shepard from Lost.
Yeah, the main guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Monica from Friends.
Love that.
Yeah.
So you're Monica.
I'm Monica.
You're Monica.
Yeah, I don't
That's
really
Kelsey
know the other
Phoebe.
people. That makes
I
Kelsey
don't know.
Phoebe.
I can only see the 4. I have to scroll.
Jennifer Aniston.
I have J.R.R. Tolkien, William Shakespeare,
Shakespeare.
Alicia Keys,
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston,
Yeah.
Julia Roberts, who I fucking love, Johnny Depp, Frodo Baggins.
Let's go into strengths and weaknesses. It says, honest and direct.
You're gonna learn a lot about us today,
Here it
guys.
is. Integrity is the heart of the personality type. Emotional manipulation, mind games, and reassuring lies all run counter to their preference for managing the reality of the situation they encounter with plain and simple honesty. Meaning I don't like mind games and stupid shit.
Like no bullshit.
Like
yeah.
no bullshit. Strong-willed and dutiful.
Duty's full.
They embody
Alright,
that
good today. I'm all good.
integrity. They embody that integrity in their actions too. Working hard and staying focused on their goals. Patient and determined people with this personality type meet their obligations. Period. Weaknesses: stubborn. The facts are the facts. Are the facts, and they tend to resist any new idea that isn't supported by them. This factual decision-making process also makes it difficult for people with this personality type to accept that they were wrong about something, but anyone gets a detail, even that. No.
a little bit, yes.
A little bit.
I'm not most of it.
A little bit.
yes.
But I can still admit when I'm wrong.
Right, exactly.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not. But
There it is.
here's the next one. Insensitive.
You don't even have to.
I don't think that's a
finish
weakness. I'm thinking that more of like a strength. While
my
not
God.
intentionally.
I know, we can't even, I don't even want to listen to it.
While not intentionally.
We know what insensitive means.
While not intentionally harsh, they often hurt more sensitive types' feelings by the simple mantra that honesty is the best policy. These personalities may take emotion into consideration, but really only so far as to determine the most effective way to say what they need to be said.
Yup. Wow. Oh my god.
And then a couple of my other one is always by the book, judgmental. Opinions are opinions and facts are facts. They are unlikely to respect people who disagree with those facts, or especially those who remain willfully ignorant of them.
Consuls are excellent managers of day-to-day tasks and routine maintenance. Enjoys making sure that others who are close to them are well cared for. A strong sense of duty. People with a consul personality type have a strong sense of responsibility and strive to meet the obligations. Thus, this may sometimes be more from a sense of social experimentation than intrinsic drive.
You just want to interact with people. You don't care about the actual job.
Really, of course. Not really. Very loyal, sensitive and warm, good at connecting with
Opposites.
others. Are my strengths. My weaknesses. Worried about their social status. Their strengths are related to a chief weakness. Consuls preoccupied with social status and influence with effects made many decisions they make.
I don't get that one. I don't think that's you.
Wait, what is it, Sadie?
Their strengths are related to a chief weakness. Worrying about their social status. With social status and influence affect many decisions they make, potentially limiting their creativity and open mind.
No.
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 Partially. But no. Not really.
They are inflexible. Consuls place a lot of importance on what is socially acceptable and can be very cautious, even critical to anyone unconventional or outside the mainstream. People with this personality type may also sometimes push their own beliefs too hard in the effort to establish them as mainstream. Vulnerable to criticism, it can be easily challenging to change these tendencies because consuls are so conflicted. Consuls' personalities can become very defensive and hurt if someone, especially a person close to them, criticizes their habits, beliefs, and traditions.
Yes.
And autism often too needy. Consuls need to hear and see a great deal of appreciation. If their efforts go unnoticed, people with a consul personality type may start fishing for compliments in an attempt to get reassurance to how much they are valued. Yeah.
No.
Too selfless. The other side of this is that consuls will sometimes try to establish their values with dotting attention. Sometimes they can quickly overwhelm those who don't need it, making it ultimately unwelcoming. Furthermore, consuls often neglect their own needs in the process.
Sometimes you do that.
So,
It makes people feel unwelcome.
no, not that.
No.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh,
No,
the end
you
part.
put,
I put everyone else's needs
I
before
think you need to take the
myself.
test again. I think you need to take the test again.
mediators.
Share a snack.
I'm hungry though. All I ate today was a muffin before you picked me up.
The muffin man?
It's so good. I drank water all day. I did not know what you just said because it was like the same tone in both ears. What the fuck? You guys haven't done that in a while. But it's like stunning when you hear it in person. It's like, what just happened?
I said
Oh
the
my
muffin
God.
man.
Yeah, and then what did you say after that?
Oh,
Okay. Because I didn't fucking hear you. Oh my god. I'm idealistic. Mediators, friends, and loved ones will come to admire and depend on them for their optimism. Their unshaken belief that all people are inherently good, perhaps simply misunderstood, lends itself to an incredibly resilient attitude in the face of hardship. I seek value and harmony. I'm open-minded and flexible, very creative, passionate and
valid.
energetic, dedicated and hardworking. I don't really feel like I need to go through those.
Yeah, those all kind of make sense.
Yeah, you know what they mean. My weaknesses, I'm too idealistic. Mediators often take their idealism too far when they set themselves up for disappointment, as again and again evil things happen in the world. This is true on a personal level too, as they may not just idolize them, forgetting that no one is perfect. Mediators sometimes see themselves as selfish, but only because they want to give so much more than they are able to. This becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as they try to push themselves to commit to a chosen cause or person, forgetting to take care of the needs of others in their lives and especially themselves. I didn't like reading that out loud.
Take care of yourself, bitch.
Take care of
Impractical.
others.
Hi, guys.
How you gonna love somebody else when you can't even love yourself?
Romantic relationship.
I don't think I'm ready.
Oh, look at all these deep sighs.
Yeah, we're just like, we don't want to do this.
Prizing social validation and a sense of belonging so highly, romantic relationships hold a special level of importance in consuls. No other kinds of relationships provide people with a consul's personality type with the same level of support and devotion. And the feelings of security, stability that come with a strong romantic relationship are extremely warming. With such a goal in mind, consuls' personalities take center stage from dating to everything therefore after, very seriously. Everything about consuls' relationship is based on satisfying mutual needs, understanding early on to build mutual respect and support for each other's opinions and goals. Knowing that they are loved and appreciated has a huge effect on consuls' moods and self-esteem.
Mine is, are dependable through and through, and this trait is clearly expressive when it comes to their romantic relationships. Often representing the epitome of family value, people with this personal type are comfortable with and often even encourage traditional household and gender roles, and look to a family structure guided by clear expectations and honesty. While their reserved nature often makes dating challenging, they are truly dedicated partners willing to devote tremendous thoughts and energy to ensure stable and mutual satisfying relationships. Interesting.
I think that's very true. I think you're going to be very like.
The next part is blind dates and random hookups are not preferred methods of finding potential partners. The risk of unpredictability in these situations has alarm bells ringing, and being dragged out for a night of dancing at the club isn't going to happen.
Mediators are dreamy idealists, and in the pursuit of the perfect relationship, this quality shows strongest. Never short on imagination, they dream of the perfect relationship, forming an image of this pedestal ideal that is their soulmate, playing and replaying scenarios in their heads of how things will be. Yep. This is a role that no person can hope to fill, and people with the mediator personality type need to recognize that nobody's perfect and that relationships don't just magically fall into place. They take compromise, understanding, and effort. The title is Love All, Trust a Few, Do Wrong to None. I like that. Fortunately, these are qualities that mediators are known for. They tend to focus their attention on just a few people in their lives. It means that they will approach new relationships wholeheartedly with a sense of inherent value, dedication, and trust. So that's why it's love all, trust a few, and do wrong to none. So I really like that.
So friendship. This type of friends are not spontaneous. They are not talkative or particularly playful in their affection. But what Logiskin friends are is loyal, trustworthy, honorable, and dependable. Others may come and go with the ups and downs of life. These stay by their friend's side no matter what, with the deepness of commitment that other types may not even believe is possible.
Sconces are a very social personality type, seeking large circles of friends and proving themselves more than willing to spend time and energy necessary to maintain these relationships. Loyal and warm, consuls are known for standing by their friends no matter what and providing constant source of emotional support and encouragement.
I don't know if you really,
What were your other...
That's what
I don't know if you really want to be around a lot of people, but...
Yeah, I think it's when I'm happy with my group of people, I'm good.
Right.
You know, I don't need 20 billion friends.
The true friends of people with the mediator personality type tend to be few and far between, but those that make the cut are often friends for life. Woo! Ah! The challenge is the many dualities that this type harbors when it comes to being sociable. Mediators crave the depth of mutual human understanding, but tire easily in social situations. They are excellent at reading into others' feelings and motivations, but are often unwilling to provide others the same insight into themselves. It's as though mediators like the idea of human contact, but not the reality of social contact.
So career path is, while many personality types may be comfortable with flexible work as consultants or sole proprietors, Logisticians also are much more focused on building a long-term, stable career. That's not to say that they can't do that sort of work. Many find themselves thinking about what's on the other side of those cubicle walls. But what they crave is dependability, and that reflected in their choice of work, perhaps more so than in any other part of their lives. Have no other view than to promote a public good.
Mine is because console traits are so strongly expressed, leading with practical sense and social vigor. The careers they find most satisfying usually revolve around making the best use of these qualities. Consoles are well organized, enjoy bringing order and structure to their workplace, and often work best in environments with clear, predictable tasks. Routine work are not a challenge for the console personality type, and they are happy to do what needs to be done.
Mediators to find a satisfying career than any other type. Though intelligent, regimented learning style of most schools makes long years earning an advanced degree a formidable undertaking for people with this personality trait. At the same time, that's often what's needed to advance in a field that rings true for them. Mediators often wish that they could just be doing what they love without the stress and rigor of professional life.
I think that's everyone's mood.
Oftentimes, as with so many things, the answer lies somewhere in the middle in a line of work that begins with passion, but which comes to require training so that the academia feels intimately linked to the passion, which is true. Too many of them drift into frustration, ultimately succumbing to the necessities of day-to-day life in a job that was not meant for them. But it turns out that despite such exacting demands, modern economics places a premium on these very keys to their challenges: their creativity, independence, and need for meaningful relationships with individuals who need their help.
For my conclusion. Few personality types are practical and as dedicated as logisticians. Known for their reliability and hard work, they are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Their dedication is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet they can be easily tripped up in areas where the practical and methodical approach are more of a liability than an asset. Whether it is finding or keeping a partner, learning to relax or improvise, reaching dazzling heights on a career ladder, or managing their workflow, logisticians need to put their conscious effort in developing their weaker traits and additional skills.
How do you feel about that?
I don't have any weak traits.
There he is. There it is.
Alright, so.
Your feelings mean nothing to me.
Right, exactly. Don't we all know this? Few personality types are as practical and caring as consuls. Known for their social and administrative skills, consuls are good at creating and maintaining a secure, stable, and friendly environment for themselves and their loved ones.
Few personality types are as poetic and kind-hearted as a mediator.
Poetic.
They're
Oh my
all-
god, I growling Poe over here.
Their altruism.
Growling how? No, sorry.
Edgar Allan Poe. Their altruism and vivid imagination allows them to overcome many challenging obstacles, more often than not brightening the lives of those around them. Mediators' creativity is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth, yet mediators can be easily tripped up in areas where idealism and altruism are more of a liability than an asset.
Well, fucked up.
Yep. So I'm a mediator.
Mostly Forrest than me, but you know,
Wow.
it
Okay.
is what it is.
But
Some of it was off. Like, I
I
want to be
like
around.
low-key want you to take yours again.
Right.
Because like yours is the most off of the three of us.
Right, mine was like probably dead center, but
I sounded a little harsh. The whole thing with like you
Me.
being in the military, that's what I
Yeah,
didn't like.
yeah.
You being like an officer or anything,
No.
I was like, you're not that regimented.
No.
What you are, like you're like everything has a place. Like
Right.
it's just
it is what it is. And it's
yeah.
what it is.
He
Oh,
takes
well.
care of everybody. He's very like it's this way. And if you don't believe me, they're fucking facts.
Yeah.
So go fuck yourself. Like
Right, if you have a better way of doing it, it's not. So.
it's not better. Yeah. So
'Cause I already know what I'm doing.
Right.
yeah. Yeah, you don't go into something not knowing what you're doing necessarily. You're
Right.
that kind of person.
Right.
So
Mine just like around all these people, I'm like,
that was the only thing, yeah. The actual like traits, I guess, and like how you work.
with certain things, yes.
Is,
100%.
yeah.
It's definitely interesting.
And now I know there are different, I know there's like a type, I think there's like 1, 2, 3, and 4
Mhm.
that I've seen people post
Right.
about, so I want to know what those are. So maybe if you're interested, if you liked this video, you want us to take other personality quizzes
Let us
or
know.
whatever, let us know.
Leave them in the comments below.
Or you,
Yeah.
if you know of any personality quizzes that you want us to take, leave those
Yeah.
too.
Yep, let us know what you guys are, if you took the quiz or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if you knew beforehand.
Are we compatible? Probably not.
Yeah, really though. And that's the thing, is I want to look that up now, is that what ones are compatible, which ones are best for friendships, which ones are best for whatever, so.
Right.
Don't mix.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe.
Check fans of
We
5.
don't like ourselves.
But we know a lot about ourselves now.
We know a lot about ourselves, so I really don't like myself anymore.